Well, I guess it's gonna be I think our first day of planting is gonna be today. Set the plant filled up, full of fertilizer and seed. Made sure the fertilizer was coming out. Now I just gotta finish adjusting my vacuum. It's been a bit of a busy morning. We had this on a John Deere tractor, but that one doesn't have this ag leader system. And that planter won't plant anything without that. So my dad has been fitting ground all morning, and I mean, I fit it last night, but he's gonna fit it again. So we're gonna get planting, hopefully. He started in a weird spot fitting ground, so I'm not sure where I have to start planting, but we'll figure that out when we get back here. Finally planting. I am struggling to get my vacuum right. You can turn it up when the vacuum's running, but you can't turn it down. You move it just a tiny bit, and it jump up like 10 psi. But I got it now, and now there's raindrops on the window. Nice. So we may not get a lot planted today, but get everything going. Maybe get kinks worked out. Get something. Dad's having all kinds of trouble with that 8640. Keeps running out of power. Changed fuel filters. Just, he left. I don't know where he went. I think he went home to eat lunch, but he'd do about 2 rounds and then stop. So I don't know what's going on with that. I ran it all last night, didn't have no problems, but he struggling. Very much so. So he also stopped very farthest point from the farm that he could. He said he shut it off, but now he can't get it going again. So he's gonna try to get an air tank and pressurize the fuel tank to push fuel up into through the filters and whatnot. When I started planting, I had one row that wouldn't plant at all. So I ended up being the clutches to engage the seed box. Must have flipped over like this, and it was just riding on the knuckles of it. So I flipped it back out. Not a problem now. Other than our singulation is not super great right now. 98.2. I'd like it to be around 99. Well, it's 99.2 now. But maybe I'm going a little bit too fast. No, 5.7. That's 5.7 mile an hour is the perfect speed for this planter. It's a John Deere 1760, and we've done all kinds of trials and speed for spacing quality from about 4 mile an hour up to 7.5, and 5.7, according to the GPS, is the optimal speed for planting. This one, definitely not a high-speed planter. inline filter.
That is a new one.
Need another new one.
Well, maybe I'll take it out and put a piece of hose in. That tank's cleaned out now. It's
Inline filter should be no good.
yeah, it's good, but
I don't give a shit. Last time I did this, I went through 2 inline filters immediately before I got one that was worth a damn.
I'll save her some hose, fill that back up.
Well, that didn't work at all. We were trying to pressurize the fuel tank, but we have a little inline filter on that, and it's leaking out of that, so he's gonna go up and get either another inline filter or just a line and take that filter completely out. But I'm gonna plant another couple rounds till he gets back. Well, we got that tractor running right. It just took out the inline filter and got her going. We'll see if all the air bubbles are worked out of the fuel system. But it's running over there now. My dad's gonna take his gator back up to the farm. So happens a lot. Get going, somebody breaks down. So the other one has to stop, help. Kind of annoying. Feeling. For starters, we were putting in half 28 and half 1034O as our starter fertilizer. So I'll put 28 in first, and then I'll put the 1034O in. Okay, so this back half of the tank has got 1034O, front half has 28, and we'll switch them up. Here goes the old switcheroo. Well, looks like it's going to be raining by the time I even get back to the field back there. So we're going to go throw this planter in the barn, and hopefully the rain don't last very long. We can keep planting today, or we don't get very much. But we're planting. We did something. We did about 17 acres. 17 and a half. So not very much, but enough to get the kinks out. Well, slight rain delay. I went home, ate dinner, and the wind was blowing. It was still kind of warm out, so I figured I'd come back and see how wet it was yet, and it's good to go. So we're gonna keep planting today. Going good for the most part. It ain't sticking to the depth wheels or nothing, so that's a good. I think where I'm planting right now, Dad didn't know I fit it last night, and he fit it again today. So it's very fine dirt, but the plant's really nice. And as long as we don't get a big rain, and if we do get a big rain, it'll kind of turn to concrete, so that's not great. We want it just a little bit lumpy so it doesn't seal over tight on the top. So let's hope we don't get a huge rain this week. Give this corn a chance to come up. Man, I tell you what, these Milwaukee lights, battery powered lights, are worth every penny for filling at night. I also have this giant lantern one, but didn't know if I need that. But yeah, look how bright this is. And this camera hates darkness, so it's actually brighter than what it looks on the camera. Makes it a hell of a lot easier to fill at night. So we're gonna get our fertilizer going here. Put, I don't know which one in first, 10, 34, 28. Get filled. Bam, bam, bam. Put it on the start, let's go. Oh yeah. Well, that'll be my last fill of the night, I believe. And I have to keep putting that seed back in the shop because you never know when a rain shower is going to pop up. You don't want that pallet of seed to get wet. Filled up for the last time and finish planting back there tonight, hopefully. Well, I don't think we're going to quite make it. We don't have that much more to go. Maybe 3 or 4 more rounds, but it's starting to come down now. Be nice if we can get done with this. I don't know. Gonna get rained out again, looks like. Well, Dad was about 10 acres shy from finished fitting in this field, so I had to come back. I'm gonna go over this field one more time before I can plant it tonight, but it's also like 12:30 in the morning now, so hopefully I can get this done, because it looks like it's going to be starting raining at about 1:32 in the morning, so hopefully I can get this done. But it's actually fitting up really nice, even with that little rain shower we had today. I think we're going to have to call it a night because the radar looks like it's going to be raining here pretty quick. I filled the planter up again. I had 19 acres to go after I fit it back down again. If it would have been fit, I would have been done, but so this is all full. I'd get about 18 and a half to 19 out of a fill, so I had one more fill and I would have been done, but it is what it is. But gave it our best shot. Didn't quite get done today. It happens, whatever. At least we got started. But alright, please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you later, everybody. Bye.